Hey, this message is for Shoot the Root. I also appreciate Umewe's text alerting me that I might want to watch this. So, the first thing I want to say is, Shruti, thanks for coming in here, and thank you for your bravery and your candor, and thank you for being so real. I really think you are just a firecracker, girl. You are so brave. You are so strong. I second want to say, I will speak for myself and myself only. You absolutely did not offend me. You absolutely did not offend me. And that's kind of the whole point of what I want to share. I'm at a place in my life where I govern me. And therefore, as I govern me, the world around me starts to govern itself. And I have no concern about any of this. I don't know if you know. Let me backtrack. I hear that this is a very scary time for you, for your family, possibly. You feel that for your community, for a multitude of communities, yes? And I hear that you feel like there is a lot riding on the safety of your community, of your family, of your personal well-being. And that all of that hangs in the pendulum. And so it's a very scary, uncertain time. And I hear the discomfort, and I hear the need and want for calm and a big exhale and some balance, right? An outcome. I know that's not a comfortable place to be. I know that it actually makes this one very, very clear memory come to mind when I had court on September 19th and the custody of my son hung in the balance. Whether or not my son would be pulled from my home, my son who I taught to pee, to eat, to read, and who has been with me every day of his life. Whether or not my son would be yanked from my home and he would be brought to live with his father and the woman that he took as a lover while we were married. And so every day I was tempted to go outside and check the mail and see if the judge had come to a conclusion after she asked that the attorneys turn in their independent agreement. And she didn't give us a decision. She just said, you guys turn in your stuff and I'll make a decision and you'll get it in the mail. And we had no idea how long that would be. So after a few days of being like, I can't breathe, and how is this going to be okay? I decided that it was going to be okay. And that I was not going to check the mail anymore. Because I was not going to stop living with my son hinged on an outcome of this court, who ultimately really had no say in things, to be honest, because even the rights that his father's been given, he doesn't exercise, and I continue to raise my son and provide for him. So I started to see that it looked like the court had all the power, and it looked like this agreement was going to change everything. And even if that was the case, that I was and it might be the case in a month or 2 months or 6 months or whatever, I was letting it run the show at that very moment. And my fear was actually dictating what was going on at that point. It was dictating how many times I looked out at the mailbox and wanted to go out and check the mail, and if I could pay attention to anything else that was going on for me. So I do know what it feels like to be there, to feel like your utter safety and well-being on the most fundamental levels is hanging in the balance, because for me, that is my son. That is literally taking my breath, my life, my heart. So I get it. I get it. I will also tell you that I am a Native American female. I don't know if you knew that. My grandmother is full-blood Cherokee. So I am a Native American female. I am also a recovering addict, alcoholic, bulimic, anorexic, raped, assaulted, been knocked out 6 times. What else? I've got a lot of things that have happened to me that make me a special population, that make me vulnerable and a victim and volatile, if that's the way I choose to look at it. All these facts might seem random that I'm hollering out, but I'll put them together. And then I also wanted to tell you that I haven't watched TV in 8 years. Actually, no, longer now. That's about 8. It's about 8 years, I think. And I didn't even know who the presidential candidates were last time. And people say to me, doesn't that affect your life? And I say, no, not one bit. And they say, what if he raises taxes? And I say, I'm still going to pay him. And the story of my life today is I am a Native American woman. I'm also part Swedish and part everything else, if you ask me. But let's just focus on the parts that ring the bells for today. I'm part Cherokee, part Blackfoot Indian. And I am a single mother. I am in the lowest tax bracket. I'm in recovery. I'm a lot of things special. And I have the most safe life I've ever had. I am the most protected I ever have been in a community who knows who I am and what I'm about. I have friends like nobody's business. I have people that look out for me. I find that systems are changing and upgrading and updating every day as I have faith in them to do so. What I don't have is a forfeit of my power in the way that I feel like all the systems will have to change because they hold all power over me. Otherwise, ultimately, they will. The one thing I wanted to say, and I hesitate to say this because I don't know how to say it meaning like I'm saying it nicely, but when you said, the thing that I would draw your attention to is when you said, this is really affecting me, I would say, yes, it is. And it's really affecting all those who are giving it their energy. And it will continue to affect all those who give it their energy and place their wellness and their safety in these systems. And I would not expect a resolution anytime soon. I would imagine it will be a stalemate and there will be a whole lot of hoopla that goes. Because, after all, there is so much energy going to it. I, on the other hand, woke up thinking about taking pictures of my ass. Now, I know that might sound like I'm poking fun. And that's why I said I kind of hesitate because this is touchy ground we're talking about here. I'm not poking fun. I'm not making fun, and I'm not trying to belittle or demean your feelings. My point is that I'm not affected at all. Nor will I be, regardless of the outcome. I'll still pay taxes. I'll still have my happy life. My friends will still love me. And I'll still be safe as my Native American, recovering anorexic, bulimic, drug-addicted, alcoholic self. Today, I'm not really any of those things. I never introduce myself that way anymore. Because all those are like special populations that make me vulnerable, that make someone else in some system have to come save me. Today, I am a beautiful child of God who acts in her power, who's a really good teacher and a good student, healthy, strong, a leader in my community, a coach, a mentor. Lots of families know me. They call me up when their kids are screwing up. Yep. Not a single bit of politics has changed this or made it any less for me. My interaction with each and every human being on a daily basis has done that. You know, this morning I went on a walk. I said hello in Hindi. I said hello in Chinese. I said hello in Spanish. And I said hello in Amharic in a neighborhood up the street. And afterwards I thought, 4 languages all around the world. Got nothing to do with the damn election. You know? Just peace and love on earth, one person and one human being at a time. What does any politician or system have to do with that? I made my peace in my neighborhood. I made my safety in my community. I make my safety in my own humanity each and every day by who I am and how I be. It just so happens I encounter other people like me too, who are of the solution, who are happy, who are ready to hold hands and move forward. So I think the key phrase was, it's really affecting me. I'm sure it is. It is a situation and energetic dynamic that will continue to affect all those who pay it attention and energy. At the rate this one's going, I would find it to be a fast drain too. That would be my concern, that it would drain my energy and my attention. And see, for me anymore, at this day in life, when I find something sucking my energy, sucking my attention, I pull the cord. Because, kind of like that situation with the man I was talking about earlier. He's not trying to drain me, but I'm not getting fed like I want. So this situation becomes like any other in life, how much we want to engage, and how much can we? How much can we safely engage? How much can we be well? So, and I can't say that for you, you know what I mean? Those are your own personal decisions, Shruti. So basically, I just wanted to explain that I'm not trying to say your way's wrong. I'm not trying to say my way's right. I am trying to say that to me, our energy and balance matters more than anything. Regardless of who's in office, or what next phone comes out, or anything else. Anything else. The only thing that really matters is our personal harmony and balance, because the only thing I have any power over is my personal harmony and balance. I have no control over you, what you think or do, over Umewe, what she thinks or does, or any of the people in Atlanta or any other places where they're boarding up shit. I'm gonna be me. Take pictures of my ass and dance with no shackles on my feet today. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. And I'm going to praise you. And I'm going to praise you. So, my love goes to you today. And I send balance. And I hope that you make choices today to bring comfort to yourself and engage as much in what you want to engage in that is safe for you and comfortable for you. And then unplug from it if it's not. And you're the only one that can decide what that is. So you absolutely did not offend anyone in here. And I believe you are brave beyond measure to come in and say that. And thank you. Thank you for your honesty and thank you for your candor. I'm so grateful you did it. And this is the safe place for everyone, sweet girl, for everyone. And that's the beauty of this. We're working on us and how we all process what's going on in the world around us right now. So, and again, there's no wrong or right ways. I'm not about the wrong or the right way. What I deem beneficial is the way that keeps me in my health with optimum energy, with a balanced and beneficial outlook, breathing deeply, feeling capable and confident, able to move forward, being who I want to be, choosing behavior that makes me feel good, words for my own well-being. Yes, that's what I'm about. So I love you all. I appreciate the opportunity for us to be real in here and to love on each other and to help each other grow, to be a safe place.